Did you know there are over 700 programming languages in the world right now? With so many options already, you'd think we don't need another one, right? But here's the twist. In 2025, Google released a brand new open-source language called Mangle. And it's not just another language. It's built on something completely different, a logic-based system that could change how we think about coding. So here's the question, what if the future of programming isn't about writing instructions step by step, but simply defining rules, and letting the computer figure out everything else? Mangle is Google's new open-source programming language, launched in 2025. Unlike Python, Java, or C++, it's built on Datalog, a declarative, logic-driven language. Instead of telling the computer how to do something, you define what the rules are, and the engine works out the details. Example. Instead of writing loops to filter through data, you just state the condition, and Mangle figures it out. Google took Datalog's power, added modern features like aggregation, function calls, optional type checking, and implemented it in Go for speed. The result? A logic-based language that's actually usable in real-world programming. So why make Mangle when we already have powerful languages? Because existing ones come with real pain points. 1. Complexity. In languages like Java or C++, you must explain every step. This makes large systems harder to manage. 2. Boilerplate code, endless loops, condition checks, and setup waste developer time. Mangle's rule-based style avoids that by letting you express intent directly. 3. Big data limitations. Python plus SQL plus extra tools are often stitched together for analysis. It's inefficient. Mangle, on the other hand, is designed to naturally handle querying, aggregation, and reasoning over large datasets, without needing extra frameworks. 4. Static analysis and security. Checking millions of lines of code for bugs and policy violations isn't easy in traditional languages. Mangle, however, is perfect for this. You can write rules like, a function should never call an unsafe API unless wrapped in a security check. And Mangle can analyze the codebase and find violations automatically. Google designed Mangle to directly tackle these issues, especially in areas like data analysis, security checks, and compiler optimization. Think about it, most languages focus on how to do tasks. Mangle flips the script by focusing on rules and relationships. This shift means less boilerplate, fewer errors, and more efficiency in areas where other languages struggle. That's why Mangle isn't meant to replace Python or Java. It's meant to complement them, giving developers a specialized tool for problems that mainstream languages can't solve easily. Google didn't just dust off an old idea. They took the logic-driven power of Datalog and added modern upgrades that make it practical for developers today. Here are the key features. 1. Datalog Core, rules, not steps. Instead of writing instructions line by line, you define rules. Example, instead of looping through data, just write the condition, and Mangle does the rest. This cuts complexity and makes code cleaner. 2. Aggregation support. Unlike plain Datalog, Mangle supports count, sum, min, max. Perfect for analytics and big data without switching to SQL or Python scripts. 3. Function calls and extensibility. You can now call external functions or integrate APIs. This makes Mangle flexible and ready for real-world applications. 4. Optional type checking. Strict typing when you want safety, flexibility when you don't. It's the middle ground developers actually need. 5. Built in Go, Golang. Mangle is built in Go, giving it speed, scalability, and efficiency for Google scale systems. Altogether, these features solve big problems. Less boilerplate code. Easier data analysis. More flexibility. High performance at scale. In short, Mangle turns Datalog from a niche tool into a practical language for today's developers. Where does Mangle actually prove itself? Static code analysis. Instead of writing long scripts, you just set a rule like flag any function using unsafe APIs without a security check. Mangle applies it across the whole codebase automatically. Big data queries. Normally, you'd switch between SQL and Python. In Mangle, aggregations like count or sum are built in, making analysis smoother. Performance. Built in Go, Mangle handles huge datasets faster and more efficiently than many existing tools. Mangle saves time, reduces boilerplate, and makes security plus data tasks more reliable. It's already showing practical impact. Google manages massive codebases and huge datasets. Traditional languages are powerful but inefficient for logic-heavy tasks. They needed a tool for static analysis, security checks, database queries, compiler optimization. Instead of inventing from scratch, Google modernized Datalog with new features, aggregation, type checks, function calls, and built it in Go for speed. They released it open source, showing confidence that Mangle isn't just for Google but for developers everywhere. Mangle is Google's new open-source programming language, 2025. Built on Datalog, but extended with modern features. Aggregation, function calls, optional types, and Go-based performance. It solves real problems: complexity, boilerplate code, big data queries, and static analysis. Not here to replace Python or Java, it's here to complement them in areas where they struggle. It's Google's way of saying, the future of coding is not just instructions, it's logic. So now the question is for you. Do you think Mangle will change the future of coding, or will it end up as just another experiment from Google? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, I'll be reading them. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, share it with your tech friends, and subscribe for more updates on the latest in AI, programming, and innovation. Because trust me, the world of coding is just getting started, and you don't want to miss what's coming next.